Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Trainz Railroad Simulator. Trainz with a Z 2022. And today we're going to be looking at the third latest installment from Trainz Forge in their payware section. This is a freelance pack and a really cool idea. I like it. I've kind of enjoyed this. Just kind of made me giggle a little bit. I'm a big fan of Alcos. I like the way they sound. I like to look at them. They tickle a tism. So seeing a narrow gauge Alco again tickles a tism. It's really cool. And this one's freelanced. Now, as my other couple videos, I have ended up using this Brazilian narrow gauge route because it is the most recent, most up to date, I think. And this is probably the only pack so far that's really kind of fit in. I mean, this locomotive kind of looks the part. This definitely looks like something you'd see down in South America. Now, it is fictionally for the Idaho Car and Foundry Company, but the overall design screams South America. Ew. I hear my ferret. I heard her jingle. I find her untrustworthy. Oh. Should I just go back to sleep? Okay. Anyway, my ferret is out and about, and I have to keep an eye on her, because anybody with ferrets or small children or other small animals know that they, when it's quiet in the house, you don't trust it. It means you're getting into something. But luckily, it looks like she's asleep in the corner, so it's okay. But anyway, back to our interview or our review. So this is the IC&F NRS-1. It is effectively a freelanced narrow gauge RS1. Pretty much self-explanatory. I mean, what else is there to say? It's $2.50 too. It's essentially my dude built a really cool narrow gauge, high quality model. It was like, yo, buy me a coffee for this. Pick me up pay for me a shiner real quick. I mean, really cheap pack, which is awesome. Now, granted, small pack. You're getting a singular locomotive. But they were nice enough to give us a freight car to go with it, which we will also look at. That is in the freeware section. It is a narrow gauge version of their PCF hopper car, I think. If you wish to know the history, here is the made-up history about the locomotives right here. You can pause my video if you so please to and read it, or you can go to Trainz Forge's website and read it. The link will be in the description. But yeah, it's a really, really neat locomotive. I mean, there's not much else to say. And for once, it really, really fits where we're at. It definitely looks like something I've seen in all the videos of South America. And here is the freight car that they did up for the IC&F. Nothing particularly fancy. It's just a hopper car. But hey, very nice of them to include a hopper car to match the locomotive. Because I know of a couple of their narrow gauge models that have nothing at all. Yeah. Model looks good. Coloring looks good. Brady's playing For Honor. This has come up so many times. I don't know why Steam does it. It's like, hey, somebody's playing. Hey, somebody's playing. Hey, the same person's playing. They've been playing. They're still playing. It's not going to change. But, yeah, so anyway, it's a really cool looking model. A lot of detail to it. Ton of detail to it. Texturing looks great. Model looks great. What more can you say? Like, You can't criticize a freelance model, really. Oh, goodness. I mean, I guess you can if you're a weirdo, but you can't really say there's anything wrong with a freelance model because it's freelance. That's kind of the point. It's just kind of somebody made it up as they went. In essence, it looks to be kind of like a semi-modernized Alco NRS-1 that the cab was dropped. Obviously, the frame was narrowed. It's kind of in the style of or at least the car body itself kind of looks like the old Montreal Locomotive Works RSC14, I believe. Kind of maybe an RS11. Number boards kind of scream Alco Century Series. Definitely set up for push-pull operations, front, back, pick, doesn't matter. Go both ways. Bam, bam. Inside the cab is nothing to write home about. Cab is disgusting, to be perfectly honest. So, back outside. So, the locomotive definitely falls flat on its face with the cab. It is Trainz. I'm not heartbroken over that. I don't really operate in the cab very often in Trainz. I think there's a single exception I make, and that's the Canadian Pacific Hudsons, oddly enough, from Trainz Forge. I think that is one of the best looking steam locomotives to come out for train simulation as a whole in a very long time. So I do operate that with the cab. But otherwise, I tend to run with the controller in Trainz. Just find it much easier. But that is something to bear in mind. The cab in this is pitiful. However, you're not paying out the ass for this model, so what the heck. Let's see what we get to play with. Details. We get isolation switch, cab lights, walkway lights, I mean, it's cool that they do it, but meh. The lighting effect is very meh. Not my favorite. Number boards, lighted, class lights. Ooh, the coloring looks really good. Ooh, windows. These really should be proper sliders. Oh, now they work. That's crazy. All of their steam locomotives, that does not work. You have to like sit here and individually click just like this. Hey, it actually slide. That's nice. Cab door. Air hose. Question mark. Oh. Oh, interesting. Connect the air hose per se. It's quite line up with the model, but you can do it. It's kind of funny. And that's what you get. Cool beans. Bell. Pretty solid sounding bell sound. I like it. Horn. Yeah, I kind of like it. We'll hook back up those in a second. I want to pull forward and see if the horn sound changes if we reverse direction. Darn! With the dual horns like that, you would have thought that there was a separate horn sound depending on your heading. So that's very clearly a single chime, where that is very clearly a 3 chime. But again, oh well. Ah, look at that smoke effect. Good old fashioned Alcos. Ah, it's got a gyro light. Regular headlight. Lighting effects will look really good. Holy crap. Some of the best lighting on a diesel locomotive I've seen in a hot minute. That lighting effect looks awesome. Nice color. I like how the intensity gets bigger whenever you move away, smaller when you get closer. The gyro lights are not overpowering. It's really nice. It's got that Alco guttural chug. I do think the engine sound itself could stand to be a little bit louder. It's kind of quiet. While I'm thinking about it. Grimy. Weather. Clean. Huh, interesting. So you can change the hoppers up. Again, these hoppers are free. They're in their free section. They do go with this locomotive. They are the same road name. Oh, there's the bell. Oh, the bell isn't good. Go ahead and start bringing it to a stop. You know, overall, I like the sounds. I don't think they're half bad. I think, again, the engine sound itself could stand to be a little bit louder, but otherwise, pretty solid. So yeah, here it is, the Idaho Car and Foundry Company, NRS-1. A payware model that is freelanced from a Trainz forge. Definitely worth checking out. For $2.50, you can't go wrong. It's really, really cool. I think it's worth checking out. Narrow gauge diesels are already stupid rare in any kind of modeling setting. I mean, HO scale diesels are wildly rare in narrow gauge. Virtual modeling, I don't think Train Simulator Classic has anything for the United States or South America or any of North America. Trainz really only had a couple options, so If you're looking to add a kind of more modern take on narrow gauge railroading, definitely worth looking at. I think it's pretty darn cool. A couple little things here there definitely could be improved, like cab model. Even coming from me, who doesn't care for cabs, that cab model is kind of pitiful. But it's cheap, so highly recommend checking out. Link in the description, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.